Hey, son, and anybody out there watching. I don't have a book. I just finished this book, Ernest Hemingway, To Have and a Have Not, but I'm not going to talk about it today. I'll probably do a review tomorrow because I really just need to, do my little Goodreads review and look over it a little more. I came here today because I was off today, and I want to talk about Booktube. And like I said, I don't have anything negative to say about Booktube or anything positive to say about Booktube. It is what it is. But somebody suggested that I do a tag or something like that, and I don't have anything to do with communities. I don't have anything against communities, but you know, it's to me, I'm not into that. Like, one thing I notice about people that do YouTube interviews, I mean book reviews, is that I never even see like black guys. I don't know what that's about. I mean, YouTube is a worldwide platform. I don't think they're allowed in China, but you got a lot of people on here. It's like, man, that looks kind of bad. The only thing I see is that thug review or something. And, not putting it down to each his own, but I'll never watch it. They perpetuating stereotypes, but hey, it works. Look like he got a lot of views. Hey, God bless him. But nah, I don't want to be a part of anything like that. This is my channel. That's the beautiful thing about the internet. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube and Twitter and all. I understand team building and all that. I cheer for everyone. I hope everyone makes it, but I'm a loner. I'm an introvert. I'm not gonna go with the flow. I don't do TBRs and book hauls. I mean, I might do a book haul like informally. I'll show you what I have, but I don't do to be reads because my life doesn't work like that. Like, right now I'm reading Ernest Hemingway and Dostoevsky, but I might be just somewhere and somebody tell me about a book, or I might be arguing with somebody on Twitter and they say, no, read this book, and all that's going aside. I read just like how my life is. I just enjoy the journey. I don't make plans, about, hey, we're gonna read this book in March, and those that do, fine, God bless you. You know what I mean? But I don't live my life like that by a set plan. I just go with the flow. There was this guy used to do cryptocurrency. His name was Craig Grant. He taught me that. I just go with the flow. All this planning and all. It's not how I live my life. It's not how I choose to live my life. So, hey, baby, I'm part of book club just because I review Booktube because I review books. Hey, great. I'm a part, but I would never do any hashtags or what are we reading now, and I don't want to be reading everything that some people that everybody else is reading. I see these lists that they make of, these books, the 100 books you should have read. Oh, why? You know what I mean? I think there should be actually a list of books that all black men in America should have read. There should be a list that all gay people that should, you know what I mean? I don't think there's no list. I think there's a list of books that everybody that was born and raised in New Orleans should read. And that list is going to be different than with somebody that's born and raised in Minnesota. And then it's all about personal taste. Hey, I've been really like reading a lot of Hemingway, and I've been reading a lot of history about the United States of America. That's where I live. I'm sure there's other people out there live in different countries, but man, this society, we're so free. A lot of times we take that for granted. I can read whatever I want, and I can decide not to read whatever I want. Then I'm grown. you know. And so I'm like, I have this freedom to read whatever I want to. I don't think there's ever been a society in the history of this world where people have been more free, that we can have whatever information that we choose. And I'm taking advantage of that, you know. Same thing with freedom of religion, freedom to assemble, whatever. But anyway, like I say, I choose not to follow the trends of booktube, you know. But like I said, there's a lot of times I'll read a book, and that's the first thing I do. I come on here and watch all many people reviews, you know. I watch most of the time if I see like a person of color, but it's mostly black women, you know. I always watch their reviews. And you know, I see a lot, and when I see guys, I see a lot of guys, but you know, where the black guys? Are the black guys reading? You know, and there's one guy, man, I wish I could shout him out right now, but I don't remember. When I get his handle, I have to put it in the description. But he does a very good job. He sits at this little desk and he reads, you know, a lot of books, you know, on African American subjects. And I think that's awesome, you know, but I don't tie myself into just reading about that, you know. I think next year I'm gonna go back, you know, for my son's sake, and the native son, and the what I'm looking at my shelf right now. And I would never do a video with a shelf behind me. I would never do that. Anyway, yeah, you know, some of the books, the Asada Shakur's autobiography, you know, Soul on Ice, Eldridge Cleaver, you know, Revolutionary Suicide by Huey P. Newton. I think maybe next year, maybe next year if I have a chance, I'll go back. I hate to reread books because there's so much stuff I want to read, but we'll go back and maybe reread some of those books and kind of discuss it, you know, because I think there's some books that, especially an African American male, you know, living in the Southern United States should definitely read, you know, Malcolm X, you know, Make Me Want to Holler by Eric McCall, you know, certain books that we should read. But other than that, man, no rules, man. Keep it free. Keep it free, man. You know, if we all reading the same thing, I might see something you're reading and be like, man, I want to check that out. But if we all reading the same thing and all at the same times, I can't learn anything. You know, that's why I don't go to church. You know, we all do the same thing. We all try to act alike. Like I can't learn anything if we all alike. You know, I want to be around different people, different backgrounds, different places, different religion, different beliefs. That's how I learn. You know, but like they want us all the same. So, as I say that in my white tee. So that's it. Love BookTube, but don't want to be a part of it. Thank you.